Colleagues and friends, good afternoon. Thank you so much for having me this afternoon. My sincere gratitude goes to our Secretary General, Mr. Yuri O, who allowed me to address this important meeting this afternoon. I remember last year there was a visit by Ministry of Finance of the Republic of Indonesia, Madam Sri Mulyani, very smart Minister of Finance. She met with our Secretary General, and out of the discussing many various issues, there is one understanding that Indonesia will make the best use of the forthcoming meeting of Enforcement Committee to share our experience in combating illegal timber trade. So that is the reason why I'm here. Colleagues and friends, I would like to make 5 or 6 points. The first point is that we, Indonesia, we are committed, very much committed to joining our common effort to fight illegal timber trade. I would like to quote data from Interpol about how dangerous this menace is. Of course, Interpol noted that every year, no less than 51 billion to 152 billion dollars is the amount of money, the value of illegal timber trade. That's really a huge amount of money. It should have go to our national government coffers for national development. But because of this criminality, that amount of money has been issued illegally. And of course, illegal timber trade is #1 environmental crime. It degrades forest ecosystem. It caused loss of biodiversity. It impeded economic development. It contributed to crime, corruption, and endangering good governance. Therefore, I believe that combating this menace requires solid and closer international cooperation. We, Indonesia, believe in the importance of closer cooperation between timber exporting countries like Indonesia and timber importing countries or bloc of countries like EU. Therefore, Indonesia is the first country in the world who signed the so-called FLEGT VPA. FLEGT VPA means Forest Law Enforcement Governance and Trade Voluntary Partnership Agreement with the EU, the first in the world. We signed it sometime in 2016. This FLEGT VPA seeks to curb and to combat trade in illegal timber. It establishes a licensing system. All wood products and systems, all wood products exported from Indonesia has been certified as coming from verified legal sources. It is also about contributing to improving forest governance and forest law enforcement. And the so-called FLEGT VPA is a system to include provisions on supply chain control, independent auditing, licensing of export, as well as civil society monitoring. So this is really very comprehensive. For your information, Indonesia is the largest country in Southeast Asia. If Indonesia map is to be imposed on the map of Europe, our territory will be from London to Moscow. It's a huge country. And in terms of forests, we are the 3rd largest rainforest country. in the world after the Amazon and Congo Basin. So having Indonesia on board in terms of fighting illegal timber is very important in order to protect the so-called earthworms. Now, the next point. I would like to recognize the important roles played by custom authorities. I think custom authorities is one of the most important stakeholders. We are all at the front line. Custom authorities, of course, is about scrutinizing timber consignment at the border, as well as at the port of entry. Our organization and custom authority is also fighting illegal timber smuggling, making use of fast and porous borders, particularly in the remote areas. That's why I attach importance on this meeting, enforcement committee, because I believe our discussion will end up in terms of finding more effective ways to combat illegal timber trade. The next point, some information on Indonesia FLEGT license. As I indicated earlier, we are the pioneer. We are the first country to conclude this agreement with the EU. We made history in November 2016. It means that Indonesia obtains the right to issue FLEGT license based on our national class, Timber Legality Assurance System. We developed this system. Initially, it's not good enough. We work with the EU. At the end of the day, we managed to agree on the system. A FLEGT license confirms that a shipment of timber or timber product coming from Indonesia have been legally produced in accordance with the applicable law of Indonesia, as well as in line with the regulations in the EU. Our FLEGT license, timber and timber products are considered to have been legally harvested for the purpose of the EU Timber Regulation, or EU TR. As such, Indonesia enjoys the so-called green lane. So consignment from Indonesia doesn't need to be physically checked because of this license. Now about the application. It is not only export to EU, but export to anywhere in the world from Indonesia should be, should have this license. In other words, any shipment from Indonesia to any part of the world, comes from a good sources, legal sources. Now, economic dimension of FLEGT license. For big companies, no problem at all to obtain that certification. But the price is really very expensive, particularly from the perspective of small, medium enterprises. I think they are the backbone of our exporters. I think their sacrifice needs to be recognized. Colleagues and friends, now I would like to underline the need to create a fair playing field. My phone. You're my boss in Dubai, Minister of Defense. I'm so sorry. Now the need to create a fair playing ground. Okay? I would like to underline that Indonesia is a compliant country. Okay? Because we have our FLEGT license, we believe that our product should be enjoying good we should be competitive. Because we believe that Europe will buy something which are good in the perspective of protecting environment. And we hope by having this license, we can enhance our export here. But what is the reality? I would like to share with you some of our experiences. First, there is the so-called attitude problem. If we read media, even in Europe, there is attitude problem in the sense that businessmen here may be tempted to procure woods and timber products from wrong resources. Okay? You can read, for instance, an article in Yuri O. There are many indications that sometimes, the choice is not buying wood certified as legal, but from other sources. And then second point is legal loopholes. Legal loopholes. There are different interpretations among countries, and it created a loophole that will be used in terms of illegal wood, timber product coming to this market. And there is also enforcement problem. I think there should be more effort to promote enforcement problem. And I would like to quote a testimony, fact-finding, carried out by some NGOs visiting certain ports in this continent and finding something surprising. You have a lot of log timber bearing the name of a company, which is notorious. Let me share with you some article here. Uneven UTR enforcement create loopholes for illegal timber. This is from Yuri O. Another piece of information. EU should stop illegal logging by stepping up enforcement of timber regulations. Another report. Forest crime in a certain area in the port. So these are challenges that we need to work together in terms of eliminating them. I believe that a country like Indonesia, who is already compliant, when you have a negotiation with EU, it is not easy. It is not easy. Sometimes it's really very aggressive, heavy-handed, but at the end of the day, this is a story. While initially you have a division, at the end of the day, you come up with an agreement. But now we need to really close the loopholes. I believe in multiplier effects because having more countries accepting FLEGT VPA. I know that EU now is negotiating with many countries. I think in the experience of Indonesia will be important. If we get what we supposed to have, I think it will create motivation for other countries. There are two more points. I would like to share with you some technical problems. Now, our consignments of wood and timber products coming to Europe through green lane normally are okay, but there are technical challenges. For instance, mismatches between HS code contained in the FLEGT license and those contained in EU custom declaration. There is also mismatch between information contained in the shipping documents as well as those in the FLEGT license. These are two normally technical challenges that we face. But we work very closely with other partners in EU, and we are thinking of applying the so-called electronic FLEGT licensing system, e-licensing, that will make things more better in terms of overcoming this technical problem. Colleagues and friends, once again, thank you so much for the opportunity for me to address you this afternoon. I would like to underline once again that Indonesia is committed to work with the international community in terms of fighting illegal timber trade. And we are the first country who have this FLEGT PPA with EU. We would like to get benefit out of this agreement, and we believe we have to work together in terms of closing the loopholes here in the European Union. Thank you so much for your kind attention.